Hello everyone, welcome back once again to Ife's Kitchen, my friends and family cook. I believe the grace of God is keeping us and we are all doing well. In today's video, I'm sharing with you how to make the famous or the street style Ghanaian savory chips that we love so much for our special occasions, and then we use most of the times during Christmas. Without wasting much time, let's get right into the video. In this recipe, we have 1 bulb of onion and 5 cloves of garlic, which has already been blended. I have a tablespoon of sugar, a tablespoon of salt, 500 grams of margarine, and 2 kg flour. So the first thing we are going to do is to mix the margarine and the flour until everything comes together beautifully. If you are considering using these chips as a business, this video is for you. So following the measurement precisely, you can achieve the same beautiful finish and then start making some money by taking your orders already. Yes, we are not joking this year at all. Every little money from the side goes a very long way to help at home. So just in case you didn't understand anything from the recipe, leave me a comment in the comment section and I'll be glad to respond in any way possible for you to understand. When the margarine and the flour comes together nicely, I'm going to add in my tablespoon of sugar and my tablespoon of salt. I'm doing this at this time because the margarine had a little bit of salt, so I do not overdo the salt in this recipe. After adding in the salt and sugar, your dough should be able to mold like this in your palm when you squeeze it, just like you can see in the video. In this recipe, I didn't use nutmeg because I didn't want to overdo the flavors. Onion and the garlic does a very good job and leaves your chips with a very nice taste. Yes, trust me on this. I have switched to a bigger bowl to allow me to gently mix everything together beautifully. So I try to create a hole in my dough and then add in my onion and garlic blend. And we are going to mix that in gently. If you follow the video clearly, you can see I am not trying to work on the dough, but I'm trying to put everything together gently. Yes, we do not want to create a very stretchy dough in this recipe. I'll also go in with some cold water and gently mix the dough together. When I realize the dough is able to form, I will start creating the balls from the dough, just like you can see I'm doing. In this recipe, we are going to get our hands messy a little bit, but don't worry, my hands are nicely washed and they are clean. Thank you to all my returning subscribers for always liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos. You all are amazing and I don't take any of you for granted. After nicely forming the dough, we are going to wrap them in a plastic wrap and allow it to rest for 10 to maximum 30 minutes. After resting the dough, it's looking so soft and nicely formed. We are going to go ahead and roll out our dough with our rolling pin and cut them out with our pizza cutter. I'm going to sprinkle some flour on my working surface and then roll out the dough nicely and cut them into long strips, just like I'm demonstrating in the video. So I'm going to cut out the chips nicely with my pizza cutter, just like you can see me doing in the video. This is by far the easiest way to cut out the chips. On the first trial, it's going to be a little bit difficult, but as time goes on, or as you gradually do it, your hands are going to get used to it and it's going to cut out beautifully. Be sure to sprinkle some flour on your chips so that they do not stick together. And kindly remember to cut your chips out very thinly because the dough doubles in size when it gets into the oil. I already have some oil already heating, so we are going to go straight ahead and start frying our chips. So you gently drop your chips into your oil to avoid splashing, and do well to stir immediately when you drop in your chips to prevent it from sticking together. And you can do this when your oil is new, but when your oil has been used several times, you would avoid stirring immediately to avoid the oil from bubbling up. And one thing I forgot to mention was I used sugar in this recipe to enhance the taste of the salt. Yes, and we are going to fry our chips until it is golden brown. We have now attained the golden brown color we are looking for, so we are going to get our chips out of the oil, transfer it onto a paper towel to drain the excess oil, and we are ready. To get this perfect finish, ensure that your chips is not overcrowded in the oil and the oil is well hot enough to fry beautifully. And trust me, this chips here is given. It's so good, I don't want to exaggerate, and I hope you would be inspired to try this and share your results with me. Thank you all so much for your time with us. Time is precious, so if you are able to watch this video till the end, from my heart I say God richly bless you and may your week be lovely and fruitful. Till I come your way again in the next video, keep safe and don't forget to keep your little light shining. Bye.
Ify's Kitchen, Daredel.
So tasty!